Hello, good morning you guys, good morning YouTube, welcome back to another episode of Hot Wheels Dad. Thank you for tuning in to another episode and I appreciate you guys returning. If you haven't done so already, please browse the rest of the channel. I encourage you to check it out. I know you guys would like the content. I do a lot of videos on my F150. I do some other fun videos, traveling, car shows and things like that, but if you do like what you see, I encourage you to please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it, it really does help me out. And I will get whatever you guys want to see up on the channel. So comment down below what you guys want to see. I will put whatever up there is, but a lot of you guys do ask about the F150, especially the Corsa Extreme exhaust, which brings me to this video. A lot of you guys are saying, hey Andrew, you live out in California, so a lot of California's laws prohibit you from having a loud exhaust. So what I wanted to do today was get out here, put the Extreme exhaust on the decibel reader, allow you guys to see how loud actually the exhaust is, and let's find out if it is indeed illegal to have in the state of California. So according to the state of California, 95 decibels is the maximum limit for the exhaust noise allowed to come from a vehicle. It states that 95 decibels is the legal limit for a vehicle in the state of California. Police officers can exercise their judgment in determining if your exhaust note is over the legal limit. So what it really is doing is putting the law in the hands of the police officers. They can use their discretion to determine whether or not it is legal or illegal. Hopefully they are actually using decibel readers when they do determine that. I downloaded a little app onto my cell phone which measures decibels, and that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be putting the Corsa exhaust on the decibel reader. And then I thought for a base reading, what the heck, let's get the Lexus RX 350 on there. It's a 3.5 liter V6 engine. Let's put it on the decibel reader and see what we can get. We'll get some revs, we'll get the cold start, and we'll see what that reads, and then we'll get the cold start on the F150 Corsa exhaust and we'll put it to the test. We'll see what it reads on the decibel reader. You know, who knows, maybe it is illegal, but again, putting it in the hands of the police officers, I don't really think it's fair, but you do hear a lot of stories of people getting tickets in the state of California, which is a little frustrating. So let's talk about the Corsa Extreme exhaust. It is a superior product in my opinion, and that is my opinion. I have ran MagnaFlow, I have seen the Flowmaster and heard the Flowmaster in person. In my opinion, the Corsa sounds much better than the rest. If you guys do want to consider getting a exhaust for your truck, I know a lot of research, a lot of you guys are on my channel looking for and reach my channel through YouTube based off of my Corsa. So check them out, go to corsa.com. I do have a discount code for you guys. You can use discount code Hot Wheels Dad, and that will save you a little bit of money on the Corsa setup. Again, it is a little bit of a pricier setup, but in my opinion it is well worth it. Let's talk a little bit about the setup. So I have the Corsa Sport, and then basically it is the upgrade to the Extreme because I did the resonator delete. So resonator delete from Corsa, and then the muffler, and then the tips down here. I opted for the black tips, which look great on the white truck. I do love the way that they look. Everywhere I go, a lot of the comments, I do get compliments on the way that the truck sounds. So what I want to do is I'm going to get a cold start on it for you guys. But first I wanted to put the Lexus on the meter and let you guys get a base number for that. And then we'll go for a little drive. I want to get some revs for you guys, but it's a little bit early. It's only 8:30 in my neighborhood here, and I don't want to wake up the rest of the neighborhood, so we'll go on a little bit of a drive. All right, you guys, so I have the Lexus on the decibel meter. As you can see, there is a reading on the phone down there at the bottom, 72, 69, 72. That is the current sound, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go start the car, and then we'll get a number to see what the actual cold start is. We'll let it idle, we'll see what that is, and then we'll give it some revs and see what we can get from there. All right, let's go get that cold start for you. So it looks like we have a max reading currently at about 72. So that's well below the 95 allowed limit for the state of California. I want to let it heat up for a little bit, and then we'll just get an idle, and then we'll get some revs for you. So it looks like idle here is rated about 63 decibels. My voice is actually louder than the car. That's kind of annoying. Got a little vacuum cleaner for a 3.5 liter V6 engine, but it's okay. I actually do have some content coming up with the Lexus coming out in a little bit. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna go get some res for you guys on the Lexus, and we'll see how close it gets to the state legal limit. So let's go ahead and do that. So it looks like we reached a maximum limit of about 90.6 right here on the reading, so well below the legal limit for the state of California. As you can see, sounds like a vacuum cleaner. That's okay, stock exhaust. All right, you guys, so I wanted to make sure that the setup was pretty similar to the Lexus, and I basically got it just as close, sitting on the bucket here, just as close to the exhaust while I get the reading for the Corsa Extreme exhaust. So let's hit the little play button here. All right, there we go. Let's see if we can focus in on that meter there. And here we go. You guys, so you can see 112 was the cold start. 112 decibels is well above the 95 legal limit, and that's just for the cold start. But what I want to do is I want to go over and I want to set it up so we can actually just get an idle, pretty loud cold start. Again, it's the extreme setup, so it is pretty loud. So here's the thing, let's come over here so you can hear me. When you get pulled over by a police officer, I don't know what they do, but I'm hoping if I ever do get pulled over, they just let it idle and they kind of see where it is at idle. Hopefully they don't make me rev it, because I do know that revs is going to be pretty loud. I'll get some revs for you in a little bit. Like I said, we're going to go for a drive, but let's get a reading at idle and let's see where it's at. And if cops are using their discretion, hopefully it's at a level to where their discretion is not going to give me a ticket to fix it. So let's check it out and let's see where it is. So we're going to reset it here and hit the play button. And that's right up there next to the exhaust. We're getting a reading of 92.9. So right up there next to the exhaust at idle. You know, once it dies down from that initial cold start, it is at below the legal limit for the state of California. So I'm gonna hop in the truck right now. We're gonna go for a drive, and then we'll find a place where we can get out. We can get some revs for you. I don't want to do it in my neighborhood. Again, it's pretty quiet out here, so let's jump in the truck and go for a ride. As we cruise over here to this undisclosed location to where I can get you guys some revs, I do want to let you guys know that the contest for the 1,000 subscribers video is still live. I will put a link to that in the cards above right here, and you guys can go and make your guesses. There has been some really close guesses. There's one guess that is 2/10 away from winning. So basically they guessed the quarter mile spot on, and then the 0 to 60 was just barely off by 2/10. I think I'm gonna keep the contest live for another week until next week's vlog goes up, and then you know, maybe if nobody gets it, I'll do a consolation prize for the person who gets the closest. Go make a guess to see what it did, 0 to 60 and the quarter mile, and win you guys some cash. All right, you guys, I wanted to get you guys some sounds from inside the cabin, so I'm just gonna shut my voice up here and let's get you guys those sounds. Windows down, full throttle, here we go. Jumping on the throttle in the morning time, there's nothing better than that. You can wake up and it definitely wakes you up, you guys. Oh man, love it. Here's one more. Oh, it rips. For a truck, you guys, the sound, you know, I love the sound of my Mustang. And to be honest with you, the 5.0 liter engine in the truck sounds a lot like a Mustang engine. when I hear it going down the road, like for instance, when my wife takes it out for a drive to the grocery store and I hear it coming back, it sounds like a Mustang coming down the road. So you guys, nothing beats the sound of the truck. Alright you guys, here we are out and we are in a little area that is not so close to some houses. So we'll get some revs on the F150 Corsa exhaust and we'll see where we are as far as the decibel reader. Again, I wanted to come out here and get away for some people because I do know that it is going to be pretty loud. Didn't want to do it in my neighborhood that early in the morning. So let's get everything set up and we'll get some revs for you and we will see what it reads. Alright you guys, let's go hop in the truck and get some revs for you. 2018 5.0 V8 F150. Let's go get some revs and see where we're at. Alright, so it looks like we read a max of 123 decibels on the scale. So definitely over the legal limit here in the state of California. If a police officer were to make me rev it, I definitely would go over that 94 decibel meter. But again, you can't beat the sound. You can't beat the sound of that Corsa exhaust. So I guess that answers that question. In the state of California, can I get a fix-it ticket for my Corsa Extreme exhaust? It looks like yes, according to doing some research and seeing what the legal limit is, yes, I can get a ticket for that exhaust. A good thing, I have not gotten pulled over. Everybody who sees the truck, they seem to love it, but yeah, there it is, you guys. I can get a ticket in the state of California. It is over the legal limit. Answers that question. Comment down below what you guys' thoughts are on the Extreme exhaust. A lot of you guys who have met in person hear it and they love it. A few of you guys have actually made the purchase. They've gone to Corsa.com, purchased it, used my code HOTWHEELSDAD, and made the purchase and love it. I've had you guys get in contact with me and let me know how you guys love the exhaust. But there it is, you guys. 2018 Ford F150 V8 with the Corsa Extreme exhaust. Got you guys some revs. Comment other things you would like to see with the truck and I will definitely get it up for you. As always, you guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Hot Wheels Dad. Always remember, you are the maker of your own story, so don't forget to make it legendary. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace!